Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I have here a little bit of a chatty, kind of, I say disorganized video because this is actually the second time I'm filming this because the first time I went off on tangents and I don't know if I accomplished what I wanted to in that video. But I'm here to show you what I bring with me in terms of my journaling supplies when I go traveling. These past few months, I've done a lot of traveling actually, so in March and April, we were in LA and we were on a cruise. And then in June, my husband and I went away for the weekend to Kelowna. July was the Pacific Northwest Pen Show. August, we went away to the mountains for a weekend. And then there was the San Francisco Pen Show. And then this weekend, I am leaving for Niagara Falls with my parents and brother and sister. So it's a lot of traveling, but the things that always come with me are things that I need for journaling. And I always get questions about, do you travel with fountain pens? How do you travel with fountain pens? How do they hold up? And I just wanted to address all of that. One of the things when it comes to bringing things to travel with is that every person is different. Some people like to do all of the creative journaling. So that includes like ephemera and pictures and all of that after the fact in a separate travel journal. I do not have a separate travel journal. I like to write everything either within my A6 5-year journal, which is basically a summary of the day between me and my family, or I write it in my Sterling Ink A5 Common Planner, which also has place for pictures. Now, one of the things that when it comes to journaling and what I bring with me, again, I bring these two, and for some people this is a lot to bring. This is very chunky to bring, but I don't have a separate travel journal for keeping track of that. This is where it all goes. So for me, it makes sense to bring these two. Then what do I bring to decorate these with? You know what? Absolutely nothing. I don't bring any stickers, any washi. I don't have a photo printer or anything like that. Literally what I bring for my journals is my pens to write with. How can I do that? Well, for one, my A6 5-year journal is a pen only journal, so it doesn't need any stickers. But for my Sterling Ink A5 Common Planner, for me, one of the things that helps me is that I try to decorate the spread that I'm going to be using while on vacation ahead of time so that it's decorated. I don't have to worry about it. All I need to do is really fill in what we did on a day-to-day basis. I don't even bring icons for the little things that we've done throughout the day. I actually just bullet point it so that it's a good just memory keeping of what we've done for the day. By doing that, that also helps me to journal in my daily pages back here. Now, what I'm also doing is decorating the days in advance for when we're away. So I'll be away basically the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. I will decorate those before I leave so that I don't have to worry about having to decorate while I'm on vacation. That's all done. It just means less things for me to bring. But what about pictures? Do I have a photo printer that I bring with me? No, I don't, because my pictures are done and organized basically in Procreate. And then I print them on sticker paper and then cut them out with my Silhouette. So that's basically just a peel and stick. And that process really works for me. So when I come back home on Sunday, or whenever I'm able to calm down from the weekend, I'll organize my stickers, print them off, and then I will put them in any place that I have space for a photo. And when I know that there are photos for a specific day, I will make sure there is enough space for a photo. Or I can always do a tip-in and add just a whole bunch of photos that way. So really, what I'm bringing with me is very minimal. I'm bringing my Sterling Ink A5 Common Planner. I'm bringing my A6 5-year journal. And then I'm bringing my pens that I will need for journaling. So normally on a regular trip, maybe I bring about 5 or 6 pens. For this particular trip, the difference is that I'm currently doing 30 inks, 30 days. So I need a different pen and ink for each day. So I will actually be bringing 8 pens. No, that doesn't equate to how many days we're away, but the reason for that is the weekly spread has 2 pens that are not currently in the 12, 13, 14, 15. This is actually a pen and ink from day 2, and this is a pen and ink from day 7. Then I also have a different pen that I'm using for my A6 5-year journal. So that's 3 pens. Then I am accounting for the day, or the pen that I will need for day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14, and day 15. Yeah. So I would rather bring 8 pens and know that at any time I have a pen to match the spread that I am writing in. But I don't bring stickers, I don't bring a photo printer. I don't actually bring ink samples with me as well. I just make sure that I have enough ink in the converter to be able to make it for the trip. Speaking of that though, when it comes to traveling with pens, most of my pens, I think that I'm traveling with, are going to be cartridge converter, so I don't have to worry about vac fill pens or anything like that. One of the tips that, I actually hear different tips from different people about traveling with pens. Some people say to fill it all the way. Some people say to leave a little bit of room for the air to flow. I have done both and I haven't really experienced too many problems. I've maybe experienced just a little bit of leaking in the cap, but nothing where the pen has exploded. The only time that actually happened was because the converter was not properly set or sat into the feed. So because it wasn't set in properly, the air pressure allowed the ink to escape. But otherwise, if everything is okay with your cartridge converter, you should have no problems with traveling with pens. Also, when I'm traveling with my pens, I actually take it out of my carry-on and put it, when I'm going through security, put it into the bin next to my bag. I've had instances where I left my pens actually in my backpack and they pulled me aside to ask me what the heck are those. It's just a lot easier if I take them out, put them in the bin right next to, my shoes or my coat, so that it's easier for them to look at and I don't get pulled aside for what the heck are these. One other thing I plan on bringing for this particular trip that I don't normally bring on a family trip is my pen and ink journal. Now, I brought this when I went to the Pacific Northwest Pen Show, and I also brought this to the San Francisco Pen Show. But the reason that I am bringing this to this family trip is because I am currently working through 30 inks, 30 days, and I want to be able to work on my Zentangles while I'm away. Yes, it adds another extra bulk to what I'm already bringing, but if you think about it, this is all that I'm bringing in terms of journaling, and I'm happy with that. And with the way that I'm traveling, I'm basically carrying just a personal item on the plane. All of this will fit in there along with a, a little pencil case for like my earbuds, Tylenol, medication, things like that. And then what else is going in there? My wallet. Actually, this is what I'm also bringing with me to travel, this Lockbee passport holder. So I've got my passport there, my credit cards in there. That's also what I'll be bringing. I don't normally bring this. This is just for traveling, so I could keep that all in there. What else am I bringing? I believe I'm also going to be bringing just a ballpoint pen just for ease of use. But yeah, I know. It's very simple, and I've watched other videos where people are bringing a lot of washi and stickers and, glue tape or stamps and things like that. And I love it that people have for them to relax on a vacation, they are able to do that. For me personally, the way that my mind works, I'd rather have all of the pages decorated beforehand so that all I need to focus on is writing. And then if I want to add pictures or any other ephemera, I do that after. And that is absolutely fine with me. So this was very chatty. I don't know if I covered all the points. If there are any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. What do you guys travel with when it comes to journaling? And does it change whether you're going on a long trip or a short trip? Let me know, because I'd love to know everybody's, preferences when it comes to journaling while they're traveling. Some like to keep it really minimal. Some are like, I need to bring everything. Like, I'm going away for 5 days. I need to bring 10 outfits type of deal. Again, enough talking from me. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day.